Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my presentations. Welcome to my video. Let me introduce myself. My name is Eka Rianty Anggraini from Tier A. Today I will present a proposal about the effectiveness short story in classroom for young learners. And the next slide is so many material. For the first is introductions, background of the study, research questions, purposes of the study, literature review, and methodology. Background of the study. Teaching short story for English learners is very good because can make the learners happy and enjoy. Short story can make your young learners have a good react. When the teacher tells the story, students will giving attention and listening the story clearly. And what about the short story? Short story is short work of fiction. Fiction, as you know, is prose writing about images, events, and characters. Prose writing differs from poetry in that it does not depend on verses, meters, or rhymes. For its organizations and presentation for its organizations and presentations. And then in this study I found one gap. The gap is how about learner as always bored and don't like story, and what the reasons I choose this topic. I reasons this topic because I think young learners love about story, so the story can make the young learner feel happy and enjoy. And then I have two research questions. First, how to the implementation short story in classroom for English young learners, and then how the best way for make the young learner improve the interesting with the story. And the purposes of the study is related with research questions. Purposes of this study is to describe the implementations of the short story for young learner, and then to identify the young learner improve the interesting with the study. And then I have three literature review. First, listening skill of young learners, imagine the story, and then interesting of the short story. Listening skill. The short story can enhance make the listening skill of learners too, because when we read and practice the story, all of participants have reactions about the short story, so the short story is very effective to enhance the mood learners. Teacher can give some interesting story for young learners. Students will listen the hard vocab, and the students can write the hard vocab in the board, and then all of students search the meaning of the hard vocab together, and teacher must giving help for the students. And imagine of the story. Often listen the story, the learner will imagine what the plot, how the character and characteristic, setting, what the problem of the story, and how to giving problem. Because learner must be active in class. Why must do that? Because with do that, the young learner can because when do that, the teacher can give the motivation for the young learners study in the class. And then interesting with a short story. The short story must be interesting because young learners always bored and easy to board. The teacher must give an interesting story with play a games or a song because I know the young learner is does not all us always want to hear the short story. Teacher must give what the importance of readings and how to listen the story clearly, such as giving a gesture, expressions, and intonations. Giving gesture to make young learner understand. If the teacher be a farmer like in story, so the teacher must be practice be a farmer, and then what the expression if the story said, the teacher must practice what be said, and sad, happy, or angry, or etc. And what the intonation is giving to make young learner understand about the sentence if in the story is not flat. And then methodology for this research design, I using qualitative research case study, the populations all of participants in classroom, and sample 16 participants in class. And then this is instrument, I using observation checklist or form and questionnaire. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Thanks for watching my video. See you for the next video my video. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.